Okay, you guys, sorry again for the breakup. So, where I'm at, I stay in Virginia Beach, Virginia, and it just started storming out of nowhere, and I lost power, and it was just a whole hot mess. But back to what I was saying. I'm in this grocery store, and I'm hoping I can go ahead and get this out, before I run out of space. But okay, so I'm in this grocery store. I got everything I'm thinking of, and I'm in like a mind struggle with myself because I should have stayed where I was at. No, I shouldn't have stayed where I was at. I should have made what I was gonna make, but I can't make it. They don't have it. Maybe I go to another store. No, I don't feel like going to another store. So that's your anxiety. I didn't damn. I didn't know it was anxiety at first. And I'm just standing there and I'm just going back and forth, going back and forth, going back and forth in my head. And I literally start crying and my heart is pounding and I put everything down that I had in my hand and I run out of the grocery store with like full tears in my eyes. And my heart is just pounding and pounding and pounding and pounding. And I go sit in my car and I just lose it. And tell you how the universe is funny. I ended up meeting somebody who had understood anxiety and depression because I've never had this conversation with anybody else before. I didn't really understand it. In our culture, when you do have anxiety or depression, it's very much dismissed. You're either crazy, chill out, you ain't got to worry about that, you tripping, girl, boy, anything is just like, it's just automatically rolled off your back. And luckily, like I said in the beginning, things don't happen when they happen for a reason. So I was placed in this position at this time for this reason, to meet this person to help me understand what I was going through. So as I'm having this panic attack, basically, I called my friend because I'm like, it's similar to something she told me that, she's dealt with before. And, I'm calling, I'm like what's wrong? I can't grocery shop. I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm just like crying hysterically, like I'm about to cry now because I take myself back into that moment of having so much fear but not yet understanding what I was afraid of and why I wasn't able to make such a simple decision is scary. Because you start to wonder, like, if I can't even choose what I'm going to eat and cook for dinner, I mean, what else is going to be the problem? So, we're talking, and my friend is getting me through it, and I'm calming down, and I'm still sitting in the parking lot of the grocery store, and I'm still sitting there, and I'm just like, thank you, one, for picking up and answering. And just sitting with me while I'm trying to figure out, what is actually happening to me right now. And I calm myself down a little bit, and my friend is basically like, you know what, I think you need to make an appointment. And I'm like, appointment for what? Like, I don't even know where to start, what to do. Like, I don't even know what that was. And basically just like, you need to make an appointment. And somebody says something to you, but you don't always think about it like that until one day I went to work and I had to make a decision on a project or some work. And as I'm trying to make that decision, what is that? Why can't I already know what I need to do. I already know what I need to do. I got this. I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do. Why is this making me feel like this way? Like, what is going on? Like, what is going on? Like, what is happening? What is happening? What is happening right now? And you had this moment, you're just like, what is happening? What is happening to me? What has control over me? What is this taking over my body and my spirit is making me feel like I'm so incapable of doing something that should be that I could just do last week. And I literally was sitting there with like tears down my eyes like that at my desk. And I'm like, you know what? I do need to make an appointment. But I also didn't realize that although I was going through that anxiety, I was also depressed, as I said before. But I thought it was just me not liking work, or me not being hurt at work, or me being bullied at work. And like I said, I wasn't bathing. I wasn't wanting to brush my teeth. I didn't want to do my hair. I was wearing the same old clothes. I didn't care. I wasn't picking up the phone. I wasn't answering people's phone calls. I didn't want to be brother, sister, mother, wife, husband, girlfriend, nothing, cousin. I hated titles. I didn't want nobody to attach any type of title to me. I no longer could stand up to any title. What was a daughter? I didn't even know how to be. I questioned everything. I was so scared. I literally questioned everything. I don't know how to be a daughter. I don't know how to be a sister. I don't know how to. I mean, I literally knew nothing at that point. It was like I was starting to be stripped of everything I thought that I was in that moment, when I was realizing that I was depressed or sad, and I was sleeping. I didn't want to do nothing. I just wanted to sleep. I didn't want you. You probably had to call me like 12 times to get me out of the house. And you might have called me 12 times, and then after you called me 12 times, then you probably call somebody else, to call somebody else, to call somebody else to get in touch with me, and that probably still ain't work. And you probably try and get in touch with me on Instagram, and then you try to go to Facebook, and then you try to go to my voicemail. I mean, you probably was sending smoke signals, and there was no way to get through to me because I had turned my phone off. I didn't want to have conversations with people. It seemed like nothing was going right. I didn't know if I would go out the house again and that would happen. So I started to shelter myself. I was calling out of work. I couldn't go to work because when I would go to work, I would have panic attacks. Or I would have, I'm having anxiety issues. When I got to work, I was being bullied. So that made me depressed. It put me in a shelter. I no longer could act like myself at work. I couldn't laugh. I couldn't joke. I didn't want to have fun because I didn't know if one wrong mistake, I could lose my job because I don't know who's watching me. I don't know who doesn't like me anymore. I don't know, if somebody's testing me because they feel like I'm strong and they want to see how weak I could get because I'm no longer the person that I could be before. And I just had all those questions, and it was just a scary place to be in. And sorry. You lose a lot of yourself. Oh, excuse me. I'm not ashamed to cry. I'm a crier, but I put on mascara today because I had to go to the grocery store and I didn't want my mascara to get on my face, but okay. But you lose a lot of yourself. And during that time also had a lot of issues during my relationship too. And